Okay, guys, consistent characters for your storybooks or AI influencers. I got you covered in Artistly. Stay tuned.
Al cooking, crafting money pies, studio toolbox.
Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. Of course, I am back with another tutorial with Artistly. So let's get started. Today I want to show you about the consistent characters and maybe even a little bit about the AI influencers. What I first did was I went back to my old prompt in Lexica, and I'm trying not to say so much. I realized in my last video I said that so much, but just to let you know that these videos are not scripted. I'm coming straight from my head when I'm talking, like I'm talking to you guys just like a friend, okay? So please forgive me on that. I will work on that if that is something that bothers a lot of people. Anyway, okay, anyway, I'm going to pick an influencer that I had already created, and I am going to pick on, let's say, her. Okay, so I'm going to click on here, and I am going to copy that prompt. I'm going to go back to Artistly. I'm going to go to the AI design agent. I think it's the design agent. I'm not sure, but let's see. Okay, I need that to go away. Okay, great. Okay, it's not the design agent. I think it's the AI um, image design V. Yes, and we're going to hit on virtual influencer. And as you can see, these are the virtual influencer. What you do is you go to the bottom. I'm trying to figure out what is going on. Why I can't. Okay, give me one moment, guys. Okay, guys, so I'm not sure why it is set up like this, but you actually have to click on one of the AI images and then it will bring up the prompt. Not sure how these two connect, but I will investigate a little bit more to let you guys know and understand exactly how it goes. But anyway, what we're going to do is I'm going to paste in that prompt. And what I'm going to do is actually have that prompt, I am going to enhance it and then click enhance. So it's just going to enhance the prompt a little bit more. And you remember the prompt we chose from Lexica, and then I will show you how much of a difference it looks. We're going to keep it in a 1-to-1 ratio, and then I'm going to go ahead on and I'm going to generate the image. Okay, while that is generating, we're going to go back and look at it once again. Okay, there it is right there. We're going to look at it once again and see that it is a this is the prompt that we use, and I said for a 50-year-old woman, there's no way in the world this beautiful one that I generated looks like a 50-year-old woman. She looks like she's in her 30s. But anyway, that's the one we're going to be using. We're going to go back to Artistly. We're going to do a little bit of a refresh and see what we get. Wow, that came out so much different than what I had. That is crazy. That is so crazy. But anyway, we're going to move forward. We're going to keep that image and we're going to go ahead on and move forward. We are going to go to train your own AI, what is consistent characters. We're going to do realistic images. And what it's going to ask us to do is either choose from your browser or from the library. And I'm going to choose it from my library. I'm going to click on this one. I'm going to go down to the bottom. It's female. We're going to keep it in 1 by 1. And we're going to keep the similarity high because we still want it to be consistent. And what I'm going to do is actually put her in a, let's say a hunter. No, emerald. Oh my gosh, my keys are sticking. emerald green evening dress. Okay, let's see what we get here, and we're going to generate that image. So now this is the young lady that we use as our sample. Okay, I'm going to go ahead on and refresh the page. And it's still processing a little bit. Now, this is my first time using this, so I'm going to say that it's going to take a little bit more time for it to generate because we are doing something a little bit different. So let's just see how long it takes for that to generate. Let's try doing another refresh. Okay, so this does take a little bit longer than what I expected, but that's okay. That's okay because we are doing something really different. And then again, like I said, I could have done it wrong. Um, oh gosh, let me go again with the I could have done it wrong, but the great thing about it is that we're learning here on real time because I want you guys to see all the benefits of using this tool. After I looked deeply into it, especially from the last video I did about thumbnails, I realized that there is another software, AI software, that does only the thumbnails. And I tell you, when I thought about that and then thought about the thumbnails that Artistly offer, this is a game changer, guys, because Artistly lets you do the exact same thing that that other software does. So basically, your investment is going to make a return on itself in no time, only because a lot of the tools that you had to use separately, like ChatGPT to come up with a thumbnail, I was able to get my videos done so much quicker because I'm able to use the thumbnails that they are giving me when they generate the prompts. So it makes it so much easier and so much quicker. Let's do another refresh. And if it hasn't come back yet, we'll just come back into the video when it is. And look, guys, this is her. Wow. That looks like the exact same young lady. Now, let's try another part of the consistent characters. Let's go back in here and let's do multiple consistent characters. I'm not sure how this is going to work again, guys. Like I said before, this is me trying this in real time with you guys so that we can learn together how this tool works and how it can benefit you in whatever content you're trying to create, designs, or whatever it is, videos in the future. So we're going to go ahead again and choose from our library. And then from our library, I'm going to go ahead on and choose from her with the green, emerald green dress. We're going to do that one. And it's going to let us do two characters. Hmm. I don't understand why is it letting us do two characters. Upload your characters. Okay, well you know what? Let's do the other character, who she really is. Okay, so in other words, as we can see now, as you notice, unless you upload both characters, it will not generate this part at the bottom. This is something I kind of like about Artistly because it almost makes your learning fail proof because you can't move forward unless you complete all the tasks in order to go to the next step. So now we're going to keep this in the aspect ratio on 1 to 1, and we're going to put on here lady, let's see what they had an example of man and girl playing together in the garden. You know what? Let's do something different. Let me choose another picture from the library just so that we can have something different. I don't think, guys, that I have any like solid images. I might have to change that first image. So let's just see, okay? We are going to see, load more, because now I'm beginning to understand it better. It seems like you need to have, let's say I'm going to use the characters that I used the last time from, let's load a few more. Okay, so we are going to use, let's see. I'm going to use this little guy here, and I'm going to choose a different one, and I'm going to use the little girl that was in the ballerina outfit. Okay, she should be up here. Here she is. Look how cute. We're going to do that one. And we're going to say a little boy and girl playing tag outside in the park. Okay. And we're going to generate those characters, and we're going to see how close the consistent characters come out. Now, again, like I said, it did take a while for this one to generate, and I completely understand because it was actually fitting this young lady, and I got a full body shot of her. If you can see, you look at the image, I have almost a full body shot of her, whereas in this picture, I only got her from like maybe from her chest to the top of her head. So that was really interesting that it was able to pull an entire image of the young lady just from that one description of me putting her in a emerald green evening dress. Now, my opinion, I don't really think that's an evening dress. I could have given a lot more detail explaining the type of evening dress it was, how it hung on her shoulders, if it had stones on the dress and things of that nature. But just for the tutorial reasons, I just wanted to give you guys a quick overview so that you can understand how a lot of these tools work. Now I'm going to regenerate it. I'm going to refresh the page just to see if it is completed, and it is still generating. So that means we just need to give it a little more time. So until then, I'm just going to come back once it's finished, okay? Okay, so guys, I'm going to say it takes about maybe 5 minutes for the image to generate, and they are spot on with this. This is so consistent with the little girl in the ballerina dress and the little guy that I had made for one of my characters for a book. This is spot on. Now, they're not playing tag, but they are in the park. They're walking together, and they are both the same character. We can go scroll down here. I'm going to see if I can pull them just so that you can see. I tell you guys, I've been doing a lot of work in here to learn this tool because sometimes we buy so many things and then forget we bought them and then can't remember what we bought or why we bought it, and then sometimes lose it. I have wasted so much money on tools because not digging into them and finding their benefit, it's a really it's a waste. It's gluttony, and it's something that I stop myself from doing until I start realizing to only buy things that I can really benefit from, not only because it's a good deal. Sometimes we have that big eye syndrome, look shiny apple. But this tool here has me so fascinated. Look at that little girl. Look at her. She looks just like the little girl that's in the picture. And here's the little guy. right here. Let me see if I can find the exact one that we used from the prompt, which was this one. Do you remember that? So this is what I'm going to do, just so that we can see all of these at the same time. I'm going to screenshot each section of these kids, and I'm going to get a screenshot of her. Okay, wait a minute. I think I kind of messed that up. Okay, hold on. Give me 1 minute. Let's see. Hey guys, want to create stunning planners in minutes without design skills? I cracked the code. Most AI planners look generic, but with my free prompt guide, you'll get custom designs every time. Comment planner below or click the link now. This freebie won't last for long. Okay, guys, so I managed to get a screenshot of all three, and I want you to see the consistency side by side. Here is the little girl and the little boy right here, and here's the little girl, and here's the little boy. You guys, I tell you, Artistly is definitely a game changer. If you guys do not jump on this opportunity to get this software for a one-time price, lifetime deal before they start charging monthly, you're going to really hate that you didn't, because all the updates that come with it, you are going to get access to it. You are going to get access to it. Okay? Um, Again, it is a $47 price for a one-time fee, or $147 for access to everything for a one-time fee. Okay? You can get the $47, pay the $47 small fee and just try it out to see if you like it. I mean, $47 to me is not a lot to invest into your business. If it's something that you like that can enhance your business, and if you feel that you want to have more access to the tools because you do like what you see so far, but you want to have more, you can definitely pay the difference and get the full $147 price. Now, if you are interested, there is a link in the description box below. It is an affiliate link. It will be of no extra charge to you. It's just something that'll also help me out so that I can continue to make these wonderful videos for you guys. And I will see you on the next video. Just stay tuned. Anything else you would like for me to show you guys that you're interested in, that you see in Artistly, or that you might need software from, and you want to see if Artistly can help produce that for you, please let me know in the comment section below. I'll see you next time, guys. Bye.